Mako in a really strong spot, making sure that he is providing protection for his Senna. Because otherwise, you have a Senna who's going to be healing a Jarvan, a Rumble,
to expend a majority of his HP, since Wei will be covering him on
go.
this wave crash, and Flandra's already lost almost 50% of his HP. There's no flash, but it doesn't look like that Flandra, hang on, Wei is going to enact it. Goes, takes the turret aggro, goes for the EQ under the tower. The flash, but the Shy will take the last turret shot. And First Blood does go over to IG, and Flandra loses out on this
Shy, Shank's trying to do something in mid, but that's all Flandra now.
Equalizer completely goes wide, but forces Flandra to go into both the Shy and Wei for
pressure any of these objectives. Tarzan started hitting the dragon, and then he backed off for some reason, maybe sensing that Wei was in the area, and that was right before the second dive.
On the he just TP'd back. Oh my goodness, this is devastating. And Rookie, Wei went all the way towards the top side to look for the collapse flash.
They got him
flat onto Tarzan, and IG are just winning on both sides of the map.
That's why
some of the strongest champions in the game at this current point in time. Tarzan's going to be looking for a flank onto Rookie through the wall with the Ishtal's impact. Public execution from Flandra should set it up. Rookie still has a flash. Can he get away? Good Tibber stun, but the flash from Tarzan should commit forward, trying to exact all the damage from his burst spells before using the Impale at the very last possible second.
Their abilities here. Rookie's about to get the summon Tibbers, and Flandra has teleport ready, but he does not have the public execution. He looks like he is going for that turret. AL, they group around.
Fall off is not detrimental, but it does become tougher to play into the champions that anyone's legend will be boasting. But if they can accelerate the pace of the game, then it could just be curtains and an early 2-0 series for IG here. As Tarzan leading the charge, looking for the Impale, but Mako stuns him up, and the Impale goes wide. Now Tarzan is caught overextended. The Shy with a beautiful equalizer will catch them all on top. Gets equalized here by Flandra as well as Shanks. Now they're just trying to fight this one out. Kyle flashing over the other side of the wall. Hope is pushing Rookie and Wei out by himself. Flandra on the chase, finding Gala, and anyone's legend still finding ways to win some of these team fights despite the early deficit.
Great team fighting there from them. With red buff here to regen all of his HP that was done to him. You can see right now they're looking for this engage. Can they get Mako potentially?
He headbutts him back into the team, but the Impale now lands. A lot of circles happening. Massive damage from IG as they're trying to burst through the front line, but now IG are on the retreat. The Shy has teleported in and deals with Flandra, and the Equalizer cutting Shanks off and the rest of his team. Good flash by Tarzan, dodging the EQ flag from Wei. Hope trying to run for his life.
This river, no flash for Rookie does limit some of their playmaking. So watching how they play around vision, seeing where Rookie is going to show himself is very pivotal to whether or not IG are going to find a victory. That's the crash in mid. Come on, Senna, walk up. Come on. Atta girl. There you go.
With that,
because all this time, IG are just dropping side lanes.
Oh, Mako tried to go in for the headbutt pulverize, but he was interrupted by the Ishtal impact, so now he has to retreat. Public execution eliminates Rookie from the map. Tarzan now continuing the chase. Good Impale on the way. IG lose out in their mid lane and their jungle. Now the Shy tries to step up forward, but he gets eliminated right as fast. IG just lost 3 members for practically nothing on the side of anyone's legend.
Why are we engaging on Braum? This is incredibly confusing as AL not only find the fight that brings them back into this game, but then the objective on top as a cherry. This is all of our spells going into a Braum when there is still an embed. All right, I'll allow it. It's going to be a turret here for AL, and I wonder, you have Aurora, 2-item Lucian? You see the pings coming out, Shanks can teleport back in. This could turn into an Otacon. Barely spotting out Wei across
in favor of anyone's legend. And they're going to now start this Otacon up. IG are going to have to contest. Did they get in? I don't think they're getting in.
Oh, that might just be gone. Wei, can you make the steal, buddy?
Oh, but he EQs away. Yep, Otacon is secured for anyone's legend. And IG now trying to see if they can look for any stragglers. Good flash Timber stun on the Shanks, but he uses the Between Worlds beautifully to escape danger. IG, enough here for anyone's legend to continue controlling this game. And just look how the way they are positioned around the map. Hope is able to get this standing turret all by himself. IG are trying to send 3 members to control the mid wave so that they can find a way to brute force their way into the Baron. Because that becomes the trade now. Anyone's Legend, are they going to be baited into thinking that they can just get this dragon for free? And
I mean, Lucian soloing it, hell yeah. They pushed them out. Look, they completely muscled them out of the mid wave. And now IG are just standing there twiddling their thumbs, recalling. We're having a good time. We're just ping-ponging waves. I do not care. It's a free win here for AL.
Yeah, this is really nice. And something I didn't even mention before.
Unsealed Spellbook is a very cautious stance that both of these teams are playing right now. Baron's on the table, and if honestly nothing happens for the next minute and a half for Alpha, I have to imagine Dragon is where we're going to see the next real fight.
Kyle caught basing in the face of IG. Now it's a 5-on-4 for the Invictus Gaming members, but Rookie caught out with the public execution. Flandra equalizes the numbers advantage. Massive impale from Tarzan as he secures 2. Waze sends it on to Hope, but as we called before, he could just easily dash out of the Cataclysm, and Flandra is still wrecking havoc into the backline. He goes way too deep into the turret, gives a freebie over to Gala and Mako, but Way is in trouble. Shank's trying to see if he can close the distance onto the jungle of IG. Will not be able to find the Jarvan, but Anyone's Legend is more guaranteed. Just ensures that IG are just going to get this dragon for free, and now they find themselves at Soul Point.
They're going to see all of these pings going on to the Baron. Right now, it's going to be started. Shanks is the one that is going to push Way out of the jungle here. Teleport from Flandra. He is in the pit now. Mako can try to help. Way needs to find the steal, and IG need to get back into this game.
Mako trying to give him vision of the pit. There's a control ward in there. 2,000 HP. Way goes in. Mako is the one that steals it for IG. He's back, baby. And Invictus Gaming will find the first kill of the fight. Way falls next, but the Equalizer splitting up the fight and preventing Hope from getting meaningful damage. He has to open up with the culling. Goes in, picks up another 2, but the Shy has done great work, and Rookie steps up, forcing Hope away from the river. IG come up big with movie magic. It is cinema.
Hitchcock, Tarantino, and hell, let's just put Danny in there at the same time. IG, do it again. They get movie magic around the Baron. They're going to catch Hope at the very end of this. And that is an ace for 2 members. And Invictus with the Baron now control the map for the next 2 minutes.
I'm holding my hands up. Even the surprised look on his face, I think, is just him processing. Oh, snap. We might come back. Given the state that Anyone's Legend had taken the Otacon again, and we're ahead of gold, and it takes 2 fights for IG to find
Gala, no!
Gala, oh no! Gala gets picked off! This could be big for Anyone's Legend. The Shy has got no members around him, and just like that, the movie magic is starting to crash and burn. IG are going to have to scramble as AL will look for an opportunity to find any more stragglers here. 50 seconds on the Baron buff starting to run out. IG trying to find a safe place to recall. They have the Baron recall for a couple of their members, so they should be able to bail out.
Go
Way is
mid,
the
go
only
mid,
person
guys.
that doesn't have the Baron recall, so he doesn't have the same luxury. Kyle popping the Ghost off the Unsealed Spellbook just to lock him down, and this could just be a GA being expended out of Way's Jarvan. Oh! Saves his jungler!
Not really in a position to fight right now. There's the public execution. Flandra, no!
Maybe early on to the Shy. He just flashes away. Between worlds from Shanks. Tries to catch out another member. Rookie is caught in the impale. They should be able to blink out the Annie super quickly as Shanks finds it, and Gala is under fire next. IG are compromised with their
Gala!
Andre is taken out on the other side, but Gala is still able to find decent damage. Shanks will not fall, and Mako's flawless death record will be tainted as he tries to give his life to save his AD carry. And just like that, IG, their moment has come to an end, and Anyone's Legend are starting to push into the base for a potential Game 2 victory.
Are they going to be able to do it? They have a lot of HP bars. They're trying to save the minion wave. It is only the Shy. Equalizer will be up in 20 seconds. Just like Mako, they've got 2 grubs, and this might be the only chance AL can fight back and win this game.
13 seconds on Rookie, 13 on Mako.
Equalizer.
Anyone's Legend are going to send it. The Shy will try to kill the minion wave and give as much time as possible, and it should be enough here. Anyone's Legend will not dare to push their luck. They take 1 Nexus turret. That's all they're going to get. But
there's
the
teleport.
It's from Rookie. He's looking for a flank angle, and Anyone's Legend will be denied a chance to deny Soul Point away from IG. Teleport is coming in from Flandra as well, but Anyone's Legend are not healthy enough to contest. This should be Cloud Soul going over to IG.
They're going to try and chase them out. Mako, you have to be so careful. He has Flash. He uses his ultimate now. IG is going to start to chase. It's a teleport
kills.
from Shanks.
They said, screw the dragon. They want to kill the low health bar members of Tarzan. Impale comes out. He gets killed off anyway. Gala threatening them as Shanks forced to use the Between the Worlds and try to zone off this AD carry. Gala getting protected.
He's alive.
Good stun. Gala survives. And the rest of Anyone's Legend are now floundering at the heels of IG as they are now in hot pursuit. Hope on the other side of this wall. He's just going to die to Timbers. The Timbers almost is going to kill him, but the Liange's bird. It ends the life of Hope. And IG will now catapult this momentum into a Baron take.
A rare mistake from Hope gets the kill onto him from the Tibbers burn with Malignance. And now the Baron, this could lead into the Dragon Soul. This could lead into IG pushing out these waves. God damn, you cannot deny.
That he is alive and survives the 1v1 momentarily against Shanks. IG now bursts out the Cloud Soul, secure it for themselves.
Crit at a hell of a lot of range at this point. Got to be super close here between these two teams. A teleport comes in from the Shy. It's contest for red buff.
Starting the fight onto Kyle. It's a knock-up, and Wei goes into the backline with the equalizer, but he's got a GA. They're trying to set up the hot pot combo. Kyle gets knocked up again. That's the first one to fall. Shanks and Hope are put onto the backline. Shanks is bursted by Rookie, and Gala is untouched.
That's
he
it.
Just gets the free fire, eliminating one after another. Hope the final survivor, but not even the shining Hope will push Anyone's Legend over the edge. IG find the ace at 41 minutes. Are going to push in the base for a series win.
A 2-0 over AL. 4-2 in their series score. IG continue to prove that they're a top team in the LPL.
Invictus Gaming living up to the super team mantle it took all season out.